Hi, it's Emily. So I'm going through all the old YouTube channels. Now, if you don't know YouTube from years ago, Trisha Paytas was the birthing mother of YouTube. I was not big on knowing about all this like community stuff, but she's my age. I was looking up Anna Nicole Smith because I was into like looking at Guess jeans and going to the Guess shop. I remember I went to Vegas one time and went to Guess and randomly looked up Anna Nicole Smith. That's how I found Trisha Paytas. As I started getting to know YouTube. Now I think it very ironic that the guy she's married to reminds me of Howard Stern. She has a daughter named Malibu now, like Anna Nicole Smith has a daughter, Danny Lynn. And that's just like the way it is now because I have not had time to really look up all these people. I've been working so much. I worked my way up with caregiving. When I was younger, one of my first places I caregive for, you literally had to go to the person's apartment to pick up the check when I was like in my 20s, one of my first caregiving agencies that was really behind on things. It was very different. I was also engaged then for 4 long years, and things just took off and changed. Vigilant Christian. Now, the reason why Vigilant Christian's YouTube channel did not succeed was because he used it as a platform to preach, and you don't do that. You cannot like use a YouTube channel to use it as a platform to preach when you're not really especially ready for that. He was going through his changes in his life at the time. I remember that's how I found Angel on there, this gamer and slash warlock guy. And the first time I saw him being interviewed, I'm like, I'm going to talk to this guy, but I know Vigilant Christian's page is not going to last. And I knew it was not going to last. I had a feeling. And eventually he got all flagged out. All the Christian community was just ragging and bragging about him, about his cocaine and pot use, which everybody knew he was on that to begin with. And it was like, okay, well, he's doing drugs. Well, we all kind of knew that even in his videos, growing his beard and trying to get all Jesus. He went on a Jesus trip. He has bipolar disorder, something going on with him. I think he has some sort of mental illness problems. He was going through depression, going through mood swings, which a lot of people with mental illness problems go through phases of being really religious at times. And he just got all messed up and his page did not succeed. And a lot of it was spiritual and I could see it was going on. And with me, I went through the same exact things as he did. When I was younger, I used to party and drink a lot in my 20s. And I had to get away from a lot of different people because a lot of them were doing meth and doing all kinds of drugs and getting in trouble and using dating apps to meet up with a bunch of people or having big wild parties. Eventually, people would judge this one girl I would hang out with. And they were like, we don't want so and so here. We don't need her kind around here. And eventually, as soon as when I got away from her, I noticed things improved and got way better. It took years, but like I said, I'm telling you through personal experience because back then I was really ignorant, and a lot of times I didn't believe a lot of these things myself in my younger years. I started noticing by the time I turned 34, which I'm in my 30s now, things changed, and you're going to notice your level of understanding changes as well. Alexis, now I knew what she was, that she's the kind of will attack you from behind kind. And there's a lot of people like that. A lot of people in the music industry, same way. They got there a lot of times through backstabbing. A lot of people got into the music industry by backstabbing other people, and it's very common. It's not all what it seems. It all seems all great a lot of times when you see the money, the glamour, the fame, like Anna Nicole Smith and all these people like that in Hollywood. And then eventually, only a matter of time, even like get to know someone in real life, like get to know a celebrity in real life. You might even meet one down the road and you get to know them. You thought that it was all great at first, and then you realize it wasn't what y'all were like thinking. Like it wasn't at all what you're picturing, and you change your mind like, never mind, I have it good. And then your whole life view of things change. So to be more thankful, think about it. Just because they have money doesn't mean they have happiness. And a lot of these people are miserable with depression, locked in your mansions. It takes a lot of hard work to really make it with any kind of a job, and I understand that. You walk in all kinds of workplaces, people quit, people leave. It just happens, just the way it goes. But just remember, there is a spiritual realm wherever you go. Doesn't matter. It's a library. Doesn't matter if you're working at Starbucks. Doesn't matter if you're working at Del Taco or Taco Bell or down at Burger King. A lot of the same stuff goes on in all those places. You could run, but you can't hide. There's sin in every workplace. Just you wait and see it. Go and experience it yourself. Keep on trying different jobs. To it, try it, see for yourself, and you'll see just how it is. It's just the way it is. It's how the world is. Yes, population control. It's been going on. A lot of people, you know how they think about that. I already know. This is the way the world goes.